Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Chantel, if it's your first time here. So, this video is for all my single people. It's Valentine's Day weekend and I know that some of you are tired with the single season. I know some of you are tired of waiting, or just thinking, when am I going to be in this relationship? When is my Mr. Right going to come? When is my man of God coming to get me? And you know, that was me till very recently, till until last year. And I came to this realization when I had an epiphany that, you know what, let me stop looking down on this single season. Let me stop looking down on this waiting period, you know. And even waiting's a good word, because we're waiting for that next step. We're waiting for the chapter of marriage, of relationship. And you know, so I kind of just like came to God, was very honest with God, was like, hiya. So am I not to be married? Like, let me know if this desire I have in my heart, if this craving I have for marriage is wrong. If, like, you know, because some people don't get married. Not everyone is actually going to get married. That thought of Paul came to me, and I thought, Paul never got married, but he was still a great man. He was still a great, you know, he was obedient, and he really what's the word? He really what word am I looking for? He really accomplished, he really achieved the mission God had set out for him, you know. And he did that as a single person, but he had community, he had friends to help him along this journey. So I said, what if what I'm called to do actually is not with a partner, is not with a male partner? What if, you know, I'm actually single, as some people are? And then kind of like I was pondering on the thought, going back and forth with God. Well, not going back and forth, you know, kind of just going back and forth with God, if you know what I mean. And he just kind of said to me, no, that is incorrect. I said to him, do you know what? I'm actually okay. If you do not want me to get married, if it isn't my journey, if it isn't my, really and truly, if I say that I'm after God's heart, I want to be obedient in my calling and obedient in what his, you know, what my purpose is on this earth, and it isn't to be married, I should be okay with that. So, you know, I prayed about it, and I had peace about that decision. Like, okay, if you actually don't get married, it's okay. And I felt him say to me, like, is it marriage that I can't do for you? Like, really? You think marriage is something I can't give you? Do you know what I mean? It's like, there's so much more, like the call of my life is so much greater to think that, oh my God, like, am I going to get married? Am I not? Like, that is such a minor thing he can do in comparison to the things that are really going to blow my mind, you know? And he kind of said to me, like, okay, if you get into a relationship tomorrow, the guy comes tomorrow, Mr. Right comes tomorrow, am I not ready? Like, am I ready for a relationship? But am I the woman I want to be in this relationship? We always envision, you know, what this relationship is going to look like, you know, what we're going to be like. But am I actually that woman now? If he was to come tomorrow, a guy was to approach me, and we would start talking and dating and end up in a relationship, am I even close to the woman I actually want to be? And the answer was no. If a guy, you know, came when I had this epiphany, if a guy came tomorrow, I wasn't ready. I wasn't the woman that I wanted to be. Like, if I got into a relationship, the aim is marriage. I'm dating this guy to see, can we get to marriage, you know? And if I'm in a relationship and we do get to marriage, am I close? I'm not even like scraping the kind of person I want to be. So I said, okay, let me use this waiting season, this single season, for good. Let me be productive in this single season. So I kind of like wrote out like kind of what I want to look like. Waking up on time. I don't want to be in a relationship and be doing, like, you know, to me that's so immature. Like, at the age I'm 27, like, why can't I wake up when my alarm rings? That's so silly. So, all right, work on waking up on time. I go to gym, I fall off. I go to gym, I fall off. How about just be consistent? Like, work on being a consistent person in what you set yourself to do. Working. How do I work? You know, I just want it to be, I want, while I'm when I get into a relationship, to be somewhat of a mature, like a truly mature woman. And am I mature? Yes, but there's a level of maturity I want to get to. So even if a guy was to come now while I'm on this journey, at least I'm alert. At least I know that what I'm working on internally and like sort of externally, rather than kind of like being a la la land and be like, oh my god, I'm in a relationship, ha 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 ha, and kind of like lose myself in this relationship without and then kind of get to a point, or maybe get to marriage and think, oh my god, like this chapter is coming and I'm not even ready. Whereas if you begin to work on yourself now in whatever areas you want to work on now, it will be a continual journey, because even when he comes, you continue to work on these things, you know. And once you kind of like achieve these things, new things will come and new things will go, because we're forever growing. We don't ever stop evolving. We never stop trying to get to the next level, you know. So kind of said to myself, wow, like so many of us, and I say us because this was me, looked down this single season and was like, oh God, when? And it's like, okay, but what can we do with what's in our hand right now? What can we do with this time he's actually blessed us with? Because you don't want to get into the relationship and say, oh, I wish I did this when I was single. Oh, I wished when I did, you know, achieve this or worked on this or whatever. Let's use this season for good and kind of like appreciate this season, because, you know, for me, I get to go on holiday with my friends. Not that I won't go on holiday with my friends when a guy comes, but the freedom you have when you're single that's going to change. Not that you're not going to be free, but the dynamics of your life will change. Like, it will shift, because now there's two of you. I can't. Tomorrow if I say, girls, oh my god, let's go to Brazil or here or wherever, if all of us are free, we can do that. But if I'm, you know, in a relationship or planning for a wedding, I need to check with my partner, okay, you know, with what we're planning, can I fit this in? Can I connect? Can I take the funds and do this? Or is that going to affect the bigger picture us two people are planning? So, you know, that kind of freedom you have where it's just me, myself and I, that's gone. So enjoy it now, you know, enjoy these things, because when you really enjoy your singleness, when you really enjoy your company, you're okay with just you. When you get into that relationship, you will never lose that element of you. Well, I would hope you won't lose that element of you. I see it that way. I see, if I'm okay with being me, if I'm okay with my company and the way my life is set up now, when I do get into a relationship, there's certain things that I know that, yes, I can sacrifice, but certain things I can't. Certain elements that make me, you know. And if I was to let that go and lose myself in a relationship, I may begin to resent that person, because it's like, you made me lose me. But when you truly enjoy yourself, when you truly appreciate your own company, is that you can't do without it. Is that you can't do without this person God has created you to be, and you need to be that person for this relationship to work, you know. My opinion anyway. So yes, I just wanted to encourage all my single people out there that, I know it's frustrating, I know it's just like, you wish, like I used to say to God, like, just give me a glimpse, like just like peekaboo, like let me just see into the future to see that, yes, this is actually gonna happen. And I think that's where our trust comes into, where we have to just be bold and really, really trust the God that we say we serve. But, you know, unfortunately, it just doesn't work like that. I mean, hey, some people may have a vision. God may give you a vision. God may give you the name of the guy or of the woman. But, you know, if he doesn't, we need to kind of really come to a place, and I think being honest with him about your feelings, and I think through that honesty he will give you answers, he will give you a sense of peace, and we just have to trust him. This is like, you know, so cliche, but we truly have to trust him in this season. And for him to be enough, like I said, for us to be enough, but firstly he needs to be enough for us. If in this life all we have is him as our true love, that actually has to be enough. But you know, it says in the Bible, he will give you the desires of your heart. And if he truly put that desire in your heart to get married, that is going to happen. I don't know when I'm going to get married or what that's going to look like, but he's truly going to do it for me because he put that desire in my heart. So I think we have to also be honest with ourselves. Do I want to get married because that's the next stage, because that's what people do, or do I truly want to get married, that's truly a desire in my heart? Because I feel sometimes people can be really, really frustrated with being single and wanting to get married, but they don't even know why they want to get married. They don't even know what they truly think of this institution of marriage, or what it's meant to look like, or what it means. So I think that's another thing people like need to check. I checked that myself. I said, okay, I want to get married, but why? And I really started to break down, okay, you know, this is what I want it to look like. I want to get married for this reason. Personally, for me, I believe that marriage is such a beautiful sacrament that God calls us to be kind to one another and love on one another. But I think when you choose someone, when you choose, I want to love on you, I want to be kind to you, I want to do life with you, I think that is such a beautiful thing to choose to merge your lives together. So I really hope that encourages all my single people out there today. Don't worry if, you know, on Instagram you're seeing all these couples doing, you know, sending each other flowers or having date nights in the living room and all of this stuff. Your time will come. God will truly give you the desires of your heart. I truly believe that. It says it in the Bible. The word doesn't lie. God doesn't lie. So take that time, use this singleness for good, use this waiting period for good, achieve something, work on something, work on yourself, and yeah, maybe next year you will have a date or you will be married or a boyfriend. But if not, God is still good. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it encouraged someone. And yeah, catch me in my next video. Like, subscribe, or why can't I speak? And yeah, and see you all soon.